Attention, please. The stream starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Me. Miss Hunter.
Yes, I'm here.
This JAWN podcast is now in full effect. What's good, everybody in Twitch land, everybody in YouTube land? Man, we here, man. It's Thursday. Yo,
It's Thursday.
yeah. 9 p.m. 6:30, 2022. This JAWN podcast is now in full effect. Let's get it started.
It's not a constitutional right.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah.
When they wrote the Constitution, women didn't have those rights. It's not a right that's bred in the Constitution.
Well, shit. Also, when they wrote the Constitution, black people didn't have any rights either.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we still don't. They never went back and changed. I think there were amendments added that have to be voted on every so often, but they never really changed that amendment. And so the other part of it is I do agree that a woman should have a right to what happens to her body.
Yeah.
Yes.
But in this day and age, where there's so many contraceptives, unless it's a medical issue or there's some traumatic event around that pregnancy, let's start looking at some other measures to prevent pregnancy, right?
Right.
It's because we do know that there's some people in this world who use abortion as birth control.
Yeah.
And that's not what it was for.
Yeah, they playing bid like a motherfucker.
So I don't necessarily agree with striking it down, because then that leaves women at the mercy of whatever politician is in office in their state. So like for Pennsylvania, our governor is going to ensure that we continue to have our rights to abortion and access to contraceptives. But if this dude Mastriano gets in there and
it's over. It's over. Yeah, it's over. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a lot of babies at the doorsteps.
Yeah, but
well, listen, right now, there's going to be a lot of people coming to PA to get these abortions.
Yep.
Yeah.
And California.
New Jersey, I don't think New Jersey is the same. I think they have done things in order to, because there were certain states that were trigger states. So when that decision came down, it made an immediate impact on women's rights to have abortions and to have access to contraceptives.
Yeah.
Both Pennsylvania and New Jersey are states where the governors assured us that they put in measures that should that decision come down, that our rights to these things would not be impacted negatively.
Okay, let me chime in real quick.
Now, I got a question. I got a quick question real quick. So say you're in a state that doesn't do it. Let's say you had the money to pay for it. They still got to deny it?
They can still deny it, yeah. And there are some corporations who are paying for their employees to travel to other states. If they're in those states that are affected by that, they have already stated they will pay for their employees to travel to go take care.
I saw that Dick Sports is doing that.
Well, let me jump in real quick. Trash said Connecticut also. Trash, let me ask you, are you saying that Connecticut is one of the trigger states, or Connecticut pretty much is still allowing abortions? I'm curious.
California is too.
Yeah, I read that. But see, like, come on now, we all know what it is.
Well, no, this has been something and remember, you're talking about your religious people who feel like it is against God's word because you're killing a life. But I'm like, for you Catholics who are so opposed to abortion, but you're not opposed to them priests having sex with young boys, we just gonna look past that. Like, why don't y'all focus on that issue and let the rest of us focus on this abortion thing? But I don't know if it's. I just think it is just one of those things where people have a very strong view on, and it's been that way forever. I don't understand if you don't have a uterus, you don't get those monthly cycles. Your
Yeah.
body doesn't go to the brink of death to push out a child. You should not have a say in whether or not I have one or not. That's none of your business. If there is a universal law that says if a woman gets pregnant, she has to have that baby, then there should be a universal law that says if you get her pregnant, you have to take care of it. I don't give a shit what the
It is.
circumstance.
It's called child support.
No, it is not.
Yes, it is.
It is not. It is not, Carlos. So the rapist, he's gonna. They put him on child support.
Yes, they will. They are going to put him on child support because it is a child that he has to take care of.
Think about it. I want you to think about how many men you know who have babies, who have children they don't take care
of. None.
Bullshit.
None.
I call bullshit.
None.
I call bullshit.
None.
I call bullshit.
None.
I call bullshit.
None. Let me tell you I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you why. Because unless you can strategically get away from the government or child support enforcement, you're going to have to take care of that child. I've only known one case where one person, one male, strategically got away. And I'm telling you, got to go off the grid because they can track you by your social security number no matter where you go. Even if you go out the country, they can still get you.
Okay.
Yeah. If you get a job, guess what? They tax. Listen.
It's called international child support.
Yes. There is no way you can get away now. If you do strategically get away, and you accrue up to over $10,000 in child support, and they can't make you pay. If they can't get you, they will automatically drop the child support automatically. But trust me, I don't know nobody that has ever got away. Now, years ago, when men were called into child support, you would go down there and they would say, okay, listen, you got to pay this, boom, 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 boom with this. If you miss more than 3 payments, we're going to take your license, take your passport, and we're going to put you over to child enforcement, which means they're going to tax your paycheck. So every job you get taxed. Now,
I get that.
Hold on. Let me finish. Now you're automatically. Now this I say is unconstitutional. Once you're already behind the 8 ball and in debt from the time that woman files child support. You're behind the 8 ball. You're already in you're already in enforcement. So soon as you go down there and you leave that office, guess what? Your check is already taxed. No matter at 20 to 60% coming out your check. There's nothing you can do about it.
Like
So trust me. It's all if that young lady is raped, even if that guy's in jail, he's still gonna have a child support bill. He still got to take care of that child.
And that's the only thing that I think that's bullshit, because how can you start arraying payments when the lady files?
Yeah, and that is crazy. It is. From the first day she filed, you already accruing back pay. Now here's the thing.
You got 6 years in arrears already.
Yeah. Now peep this. Say like you lose your job and you have to go on, because now this is what I've been through personally. You lose your job, you file for unemployment, and you don't get your employment check doesn't kick in until like 2 or 3 weeks later. Or if you have an issue with your unemployment, they don't kick 2 or 3 weeks later. Next thing you know, they will send out bench warrants for your arrest. The system is set up for men to fail, and it really needs to be reworked.
Yeah, it does. I mean, my situation, man, and I never had a problem with, me and my kid's mother broke up, but the only thing that it was a big deal for me is that, I wasn't playing football anymore, but I had to maintain or keep providing with that lifestyle. So, I have 3 sons, and, I was paying $2,500 a month for basically 18 years on each one of them. And I wasn't playing football no more. So, it was like, I didn't have the money like that. But, I made it happen, to my boys. But it's just that what I didn't agree with, you know what I mean? My salary changed, so I felt they should have, you know what I mean?
Changed, gave you like an adjustment.
Yeah, but it never happened.
But yeah, that's because you know what? Different states and different laws is different.
Yeah, and being I think because they were born in Virginia, I think they did it like that because they were born in Virginia when I was playing in Washington, and I think that's why that was like that.
And that's another thing that's bullshit. Why do I gotta continue to pay to keep her lifestyle up to date?
Right.
Because of my success.
Right.
I think child support is necessary. It's necessary, and if you father a child, you need to take care of your child. Point blank.
No, I don't think I understand. I when I said 2,500, that was 2,500 for each of my sons.
Oh my Lord! I just had my heart just hurt it for a second. Damn.
Yeah. And Big Homie said it. Big Homie said it right. Yeah, Big Homie said it right. It's like, why do I have to maintain? Even of course they're gonna have a great lifestyle if I'm in the league and I'm making all this money. But if I'm not doing that no more, why am I maintaining that when I can't even live that lifestyle no more? You know what I mean? So, but like I said, I did what I could and made it happen. But it's like that's crazy. Why can't I? I got to keep them with all this fancy stuff. That's $7,500 basically, you know what I mean, a month for them and for her basically, you know what I mean? But I couldn't, I wasn't living a lifestyle. I didn't have the big homes and the fancy cars no more and be able to go spend money how I want to spend it. But I got to give her all this money and the majority of it wasn't going to my children. You know what I mean? So
she only making 40% to your 60%, then guess what? Now you're carrying the bulk of it. You know what I mean? So which means you're probably paying $1,500 and she paying $500, but it doesn't work out like that. You know what I'm saying? And then also,
I'm curious. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Then also,
no. Go ahead, because I have a question.
Okay, all right. Then say like since I'm paying 60% of her house, she gets remarried. Or I get remarried, I still have to pay 60% of her house, even though that she's remarried.
Not her house.
What?
See,
no. 60% of the child support bill, which means she's really that some of that money is where that money going. That money is going to her bills as well.
But her bills are the child's bills. That's just what I'm saying.
That I got to respectively disagree with you on that.
Well, we've been disagreeing on this topic all along. So here's the thing I'm saying. If I were a single woman, no kids, right? Mm-hmm. And I did this when my ex and I were looking at, okay, how much are you going to be paying in child support to me? We divvied up the difference of what I would be paying if it was just me versus what my bills and my rent and my food look like with her.
Right.
But you're still going to be paying rent. Even if it was just you.
No. Even if it was just me, I could do a studio apartment. But with a child, they need a room, right?
Yeah.
So there's a difference there.
Go on now.
No, but I'm being serious. And then think about it. When she calls out, like when they get sick, you're not there. It's the mom that's losing time at work.
How do you know he's not there?
Let me ask you something. So what I will say is in most situations that I am familiar with, let me put it that way, because I get that there's a lot of men who have a lot of strong feelings about child support and their exes. One, I'm going to be very honest. Maybe we need to think a little bit harder about who we having kids with. Two, if the woman is that scandalous and she's not taking care of your kids, then I suggest you really fight a little bit harder to get custody of your kids. I'm not saying you because I completely agree with. I know your circumstance. So with that, I'm not saying, understand it's not just you we're talking about.
Yeah.
We're talking about a popular, and I know many men that say, "Oh, I left because the bitch is crazy," but you left the kid there to deal with her special brand of crazy on their own.
Well,
When the kid is sick, you're not coming there. And I have seen men. I have seen it.
Well, let me ask you this. I want to ask you this, and I want to ask everybody this because I want an honest opinion about this. How much BS can you take, or how much can you take mentally before you say, you know what, I'm done. I wash my hands of this whole situation. I'm done. If it was the male who had custody of the child and he continuously put that woman through bullshit, how much would she say, you know what, I'm done. I'm out. I can't take it no more.
So what I will say is, for me, I fight to the death. When I die, that's when I stop fighting. And I've had one great experience, and I had one that was horrific.
Oh, okay.
So I know the difference. And even in that divorce, of course, you know, when you're divorced,
divorces are hard. Yeah.
Right. There's some animosity or whatever, but we learned how to work together for her benefit. But there's another side to that, where if he wants to be combative, or you want to take the mom to child support because you want your support lowered because you know that there is a child that may be getting another check in the house.
Oh,
but
that's being petty, if you ask me.
Oh, but it happens. But
that's being petty.
This is what I'm saying. It happens. It happens. So not all moms are taking your checks and spending it on their hair and eyelashes. Or you know what? I might take that check and spend it on me because you know what? I had to pay out her school tuition and you didn't pay me on time. So the little bit of money that I used for me, I had to then revert that money and take it and put it on Jane's school tuition. And now that your check is coming, then yes, I might do something for myself.
Yeah, you got to reimburse yourself.
So this is what I'm saying. I think, one, be more careful about who you are having kids with and take accountability for that partner you chose. Because you, just like the women, like I tell women, you can't, even when I was going through it, I had to look at some stuff with myself, like, well, you chose him. You said okay to this. Even if I didn't see all the signs before.
Yeah.
I still chose him, and I had to deal with the consequences for my decisions. So do you. Is that there is a physical toll that women endure to give birth that men do not.
Oh, I believe that. Listen, right. Can you come here, baby, coming out the little pee-pee hole for man?
Man, go ahead on with that call.
hey, big homie, you ready, little baby, coming out that little pee-pee hole? You boy, you lose your mind, dog.
The only part I can say I experienced that a woman may have experienced is when I hurt my back, and I got the same epidural shot that my ex-wife at the time got, and because when she got, I was like, "What the fuck? They stick this long ass needle in your back." But when I got I was like, oh my fucking God, this shit hurts so fucking bad.
Right?
You know,
I remember putting my husband out of the delivery room. He's like, you must go. The drugs are not going to go. You must go.
Hold on, wait. Let me ask you, was he holding your hand? Did you squeeze the hell out of his hand?
Oh my God. I tried to break it. But at the time, I had some sisters who were, you know, in the mosque with us, who were there to kind of coach me and support me through it. And we did come to an agreement, like we were going to do this all natural, and to that pain was all day long into the nighttime. And the doctor was like, okay, if I don't give it to you, because if you don't take it within a certain window, you can't take it. So wait
a minute. So let me ask you this, Miss Hunter, because tonight we're getting into the mind of a woman.
So depending on how that delivery is, like some women rip.
Oh,
you can literally feel your bones in your hips separating, to make room for the come down the back. That shit is fucking painful.
That's a major hemorrhage right there. Yeah.
The labor part. We're talking about your body preparing for the labor part.
Right.
You guys are out playing basketball.
I mean, I was playing. I was playing football, but you know.
but what I'm saying is, I remember when I heard a minister give that sermon.
Yeah.
Like your body goes almost to the brink of death to pass it. And when I gave birth, I would never let them take my girls out of my room. Leave her here, leave her on me. Because for the last 9 months and some change, all she heard was my heartbeat. She just went through a traumatic experience. Don't take it from me. You leave.
Hey, Miss Hunter, can I ask you a question? Because I wanted to touch on when you said if you miss that window as far as the medication, so is that something that will affect the baby? If you miss that window?
I don't remember why they said you can't get it. I think it has more of an impact on the mother.
Oh, okay.
The child. But you can't there's a certain window, and once you pass that window, they can't give you the epidural. Now that may have changed. My oldest is 27.
Okay.
She'll be 28 this year. So I remember that distinctly, and I remember putting his ass out that room. You have to
go. She's like, get the fuck out.
You have to. But I'm gonna tell you how powerful it was. It allowed me to sleep for the first time in at least 36 hours.
Wow.
I was able to doze off, but you can't eat. People put on themselves. Like you have to get the what is that when they put the enema in you to clean you out, because it's just all kind of things her body goes through. And I don't know if men really appreciate the physical.
I do.
Well, like, I wouldn't. You can't say all men, because some men.
I didn't say all. I just said men as a general statement.
Oh, okay.
So if I have 3 men on this line that do understand and appreciate it, you probably can get at least 5 or 6 who don't.
Listen, I appreciate God making that decision for y'all to have it.
Yeah. Because imagine a baby coming out your butt. Oh
man, go ahead, Carlos.
Even though, like I said, even though we physically strong, y'all are stronger human beings.
That's the strongest thing you can do to me. I don't care how strong we are as men.
Women are strong human beings, man.
Yeah.
To endure a life like that's crazy.
Man. Yeah.
It's a lot into it. I wish that we could have more of these conversations. I don't think Black men have it easy. And Carlo, you know for certain, I will get out and fight with my brother. I'm supporting you. I'm protecting you and all that. I just wish that more men understood and appreciate. I get it. You may have some bitter experiences, but don't let that taint your entire view of women, because that's not the case. The same way I tell women, I can't judge my present partner for what my ex-partner did.
Right. That's
I
true.
can't hold him accountable for that.
That's true.
And you can't hold that one. You can't hold the entire race of women accountable because you've had some bad experiences.
Right. The disregard comes from being bitter. I agree with you, Ms. Hunter. A lot of guys. Yeah.
Why are we choosing the same person, even in different forms? Why are we choosing the same person?
I get it. I got you.
Yeah. If I tell you, listen, I'm not trying to hear that shit. Say what you got to say. Get it off your chest and let's move on.
Ooh.
See what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
He went too far. He went too far.
No. If you say what you got to say and you get it off your chest, there's no need for us to be harping on this. If we already get it out the way, listen, baby, let's get this out the way. What's wrong? Oh, well,
But see, a woman's gonna tell you got to make it make sense to her. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I get that part, but you got to make it make sense to a woman. You can't just say, "Well, it's done." Me too. That's why I'm pointing it out, because my wife tells me you need to make that make sense to me, and I get that part. That makes sense. I'm understanding that.
No,
I'm just saying when we get into disagreement. I mean, as far as the resolution, if it's something that, like Carlos say, I'm trying to shut it down. I don't want to hear no more. I'm thinking what I said, but at the same time, for her to say, make it make sense to me, it's not to me, I'm starting to realize it's not a bad thing. It's
right.
I'm not going to shut it down.
Yeah.
I'm going to, continue to talk about it instead of just shutting it down. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense, AC.
Yeah.
I'm learning. That's all it is with me. I'm just learning because I was that Carlo. I'm like, man, shut up. Don't
Oh no,
I don't want to hear it no more.
yeah.
No, I didn't say shut up, but I'm like, to myself,
I
was like,
listen,
I don't want to
like
hear
that.
it. So, I walk away or I won't start, I'll stop responding, but now it makes sense. My old lady lets me know it's making sense to me. To make it make sense to her means talk it out. Don't just be like, no, I don't want to hear it and leave it alone. No, let's talk it out. That's what I'm saying. And I'm learning to do that. And it's better results are coming from that when we have a problem.
Okay. So what you saying is you're getting older, huh?
Shut up, Carlo. You finna say some shit I need.
You don't wanna think about men having babies, get that birth in the butt?
I'm getting older, but also I want to also touch on Big Homie made a great point about courting. It's no courting out here no more.
Oh,
and,
nah,
like
bro.
I was saying, me and Carlo, we were talking about that Tuesday. Remember, Carlo? We were talking about that Tuesday.
You're talking about dating in the 90s was the shit.
Yeah, and we started talking about ain't no court. You just go on social media, hey, I want to hit. And you know what I mean? It's like either they gonna
Listen, all they do is slide in the DMs now. He called me from juvenile justice. He was like, hey Carlo. I say, yo, bruh, back that up. you address me as Mr. Stanley. You ain't on my level yet. When you get on my level, then you can address me by my first name. You ain't on my level. Oh, well, what I mean? I always, talk to the old heads like that. Nah, bruh, I'm not your old head. You know what I mean? You address me as Mr. Stanley. Yeah, they just, no home training. The girls have no home training.
See how you nipped it in the butt? You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to. You play with a dog, they lick you in the mouth. You gotta nip it right then and there. You know what I'm saying?
Fellas and Miss Hunter, I also want to touch on, during this recruiting process, I'm coaching college football, and, a lot of these young men, I have to check, and my role is, being that I'm pretty much in charge of these kids when they're away from their homes and their parents. I found a lot of time when I'm making these phone calls to check on them, they answer the phone, speak, what you want, what you do, and I check that shit right away. I'm like, okay, this coach calling you, right?
Yeah.
I'm older than you. You don't answer the phone like that, because regardless, at the end of the day, I tell them, you don't know who's going to be on the other line the way you answer this phone. And, I'm coaching junior college football. We're trying to get them to that 4-year university or Division I type program. And I'm like, you don't know who's going to call you. You're going to turn off your opportunity just by how you answer the phone. You know what I mean? So, I find myself teaching those, little moments like that where I'm trying to get these youngsters to respect. I'm older than them. They know I'm your coach. I'm damn near 50. I'm like, what time? It's my number. I'm calling you. And it's what up, what it do. Nah, cut all that shit out. Mm-hmm. Hello, who am I speaking with? Or just hello or good afternoon. I'm trying to teach them a different way of handling things. These are not your friends. I'm not your friend.
Yeah.
I'm calling you right now to let you know, basically, and like I said, I check them at the door. Let's fix this, young man. Let's fix this, or Trey, or whoever I'm talking. These kids, let's fix this. Because my whole mission while you're away from your home is for me to make sure you're all right. For me to make sure you're good, make sure you're learning, you're being responsible, whatever, respectful, all that while you're away from your parents or your, whatever.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start by letting you know how to answer the phone, how you greet people, how you do things. But that's one thing that irks me a lot when I'm doing this. When I'm
if you called me, dog, I would answer the phone like this. Hello, is it me you're looking for? I can see it in your eyes.
We're grown. If you call me, that's how we clown. If Miss Hunter wants to call you, I'm gonna be good evening, sis, or good evening, Miss Hunter. How are you? You know what I mean? But with y'all, I'm gonna be like, what you want, man?
No, but this is what you do. They answer the phone what it do. I'm like, I'll show you what it do. 50 laps.
50 laps. 50 laps. You lost your scholarship. That's what it do.
Let me get them $100. Let me get them $100.
Yeah, fuck that. You lost your scholarship.
Big homie, he done kicked them out of school all the way around.
Yeah, fuck you got to go. Get the fuck out of there.
Damn.
So, you got me. Back in your day. How did the guys?
Don't say it like that. Just say back in the day. You get cussed
back
out,
in your
bro.
day.
You finna get cussed out.
Mad disrespectful.
She know I love her.
Go ahead.
So back in the day, how did the guys court you? You know, did they bring flowers to the door?
I was raised in a house with my grandmother and my great grandmother.
Yeah.
So things looked a little different. I wasn't allowed. I don't think I went on my first real date until I was in college.
What?
Wow. Yeah. That's
you were way behind the 8 ball.
I was. I remember my grandmother would let boys come to the house.
Yeah.
To sit
outside.
Front room and talk.
In the front
room? But they had to leave by a certain time. And let's say if I let John come and talk with me in January, and then maybe me and John stop talking because if I'm not putting out, I can't do what the other girls can do. So if he doesn't say, well, Barry, you can't come to my house in February because my grandmother felt that looked inappropriate. Even if I wasn't
too soon.
Even in February?
Yeah, she wasn't going for that. No.
Right, I understand.
I'll never forget this one. She sent me on an errand one day, and it was this little boy I liked, and he walked me home after the errand because, I used that opportunity to kind of walk outside. I get to be outside at dark. I'll never forget. He walked me to the mailbox, and he said, well, let me get out of here before your grandmother come out here shooting at me. I said, okay, see you later.
Damn, grandma, that John with the shotty.
Yeah, she was Medea before Medea was Medea. So she really, between her and my brother, I didn't have that. So I didn't really start dating until.
Man.
That's understandable though. Yeah, back then it was a different day.
Yeah. Well, how back then the hell do y'all think this was?
I'm not saying. I didn't say when you said back in your day.
I was thinking like Roman times and shit like that.
I said back then as our time.
Right. Yeah, so let me just say, I graduated in '88. So
I guess that's because you didn't get the cigar, so you got to be patient about them.
Yeah.
I had to slide that in there, dog. I had to slide that. My fault. Yo, my fault, bro. My fault, bro.
You stay with that bullshit, but
nah, listen.
Yeah, what was the question, Lo?
Listen, wait a minute. Listen, dog, I'm not gonna hold you, dog. I got some ulterior motives, dog, because when you send him the cigars, dog, he gonna bring one or two of them joints for me. Now I'm just saying, so he gonna bring one of them two of them joints for me, dog. So
See, when my shipment came in, I had planned to send them to everybody. You know what I mean? But big homie fucking it up.
All right, well, I'll take Miss Hunter's. I'll take Miss Hunter's.
No, I'm playing. No, everybody. No, I was just saying because
she don't smoke cigars.
When they come, I mean. I don't. But we all family. I'm not gonna send the one and not send the rest. Just like I'm gonna buy. I'm not gonna buy Carlo to McDonald's and don't buy Big Homie and his homie. You know what I mean?
Bro, you went there, bro. Since you went there, yo, what's up with the video about the girl blasting the homeboy over the McDonald's for the kids? Did y'all see that?
I need to hear Miss Hunter response.
Miss Hunter. Okay, good talk. Good talk. Yo, listen, dog. You know that video fake, man. You know that video fake.
Yeah, but that John stirred up some controversy on the book.
Yo, that's some topics, boy. That shit stirred up some topics like a mug.
Right.
Let me see. Trash said only buying his kids and not her other kids. Yo, Trash, I completely agree with you, dog. Now, if there was under certain circumstances, like, we was in a relationship or we're cordial, or if the fathers of the other men bought my children food or items or anything, then of course I'm going to, reciprocate. I'm like, yo, all right, cool. Yo, I got you, little Johnny. I got you. But, if little Johnny's dad ain't shit, then shit, damn, that's fucked up. Yeah, you all right? I had to tell my son to get you a French fry. I was like, let me stop, bro. Let me stop. Well, yeah, but that's, yeah, man. That shit was fake, man. I looked on her page and she got all these skits, like baby daddy skits. And I was like, oh, man, that shit fake, man. And then a couple of people now actually putting out videos of saying that shit is actually fake.
Yeah, but it happens every single day.
Still happens.
Yeah.
It happens every single, as we speak, it's happening right now. Somebody's bringing their kid a dollar menu meal, dropping it off
with a large high C orange.
Yeah, exactly. And the apple pie to little Reese. You know what I'm saying? Little Reese is hype. He probably bragging to the other, siblings. My dad is bringing over some food, and y'all having spaghetti again.
Damn. Now that's fucked up. My man Trash said, but my mother always said, if you accept me, then you accept my kids as well. And Trash, I completely agree with you. I completely agree. It's one of those slippery slopes.
But you don't have to accept them after the relationship is over.
No, yeah, and I agree with you.
You're not obligated. But what I'm saying is, if they have a good relationship, like if they was cool, like, hey, what I mean, if it's possible, if you stop at McDonald's, can you, grab a few, extra fries, and for the rest of the kids, and they was cool. But if you that bitch ass baby mom they're always woofing and woofing and woofing and woofing, then hell no, you need to woof down the other fathers that are not bringing them food.
Yeah.
Hey, but can I say this? How about this? Scenario?
Hold on, AC. Go ahead, Ms. Hunter.
What if it's? Go ahead, Ms. Hunter.
No, go ahead, AC.
No, ma'am. Go ahead, Ms. Hunter.
They were both wrong. One, if he brought the food for the child, that's a courtesy, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's not his obligation. It's your obligation as a woman to make sure your kids eat. Now, I agree. I'm not going to have one kid eat and my other kids just sitting there looking crazy.
Yeah, because
I'm not going to do.
That's the part I say that's fucked up.
That gets that sibling rivalry going. But he's not entitled to bring. He's not obligated to bring those other kids anything because they're not his. And so you putting on this full display, I'm assuming your children was somewhere nearby to hear all the foolery, right? So that was just as damaging. And then to put it on social media, I think women forget these kids are going to eventually get old enough to see your shit. Even if you take it down, someone trifling in your family is going to hold on to that so they can show you.
Saved it, shared it, or something. You know what I mean? It's been shared so many times, it's going to be seen.
But she was at Dollar General, which means she worked. Why you can't get your own kids something?
Well, remember, because she didn't get her money.
She was crying about the food stamp.
She said she didn't get her food stamp either the 7th or the 11th. She said the 7th and the 11th.
Can't use your food stamps at McDonald's anyway.
Yeah.
Damn, you can't.
So no, you can't use food stamps to get like hot food. I think you can get like a sandwich or something like that from like the deli or something.
A cold, a cold sandwich.
But you can't. Yeah. So my thing is,
I ain't raised on food stamps. My mom was a drug dealer, so I don't know.
But that's your responsibility to make sure your kids.
I put mom out there,
right? But not even that. I want to know who made that call to say, "Hey, can you bring some McDonald's?"
She did.
See.
Now, this is what one content creator said. He said, well, what mom should have did was took the food, divvied up the food.
No.
You know what I mean?
No.
Don't divvy up my kids' food. No.
Damn, dog. Come on, bro.
I'm like, listen, because if I hear that, all right, next time we go for a road trip. Come on, son.
You know what?
Come on, daughter.
But that's what he should have.
That's what he should have did. Yeah.
But
you don't know. But listen. But you don't know. He could have been on break for work.
Listen.
But
whatever the case may be, I'm gonna be honest. If she was really struggling and that's all she had for her kids to eat, well, we're gonna cut this sandwich up 4 ways.
4 ways.
That's just how my grandmother raised.
Oh, I'll be hot as fish grease.
Well, you could be hot as fish grease all you want, but that's just how, because that's just how. And I remember to this day, I remember my aunt. She's retired, fixed income, and I remember she kept sending money to her sister. I'm like, yo, you don't make that kind of money anymore, auntie. You don't have that kind of bread. But when she moved, she set up her house, got a big screen TV, sent her sister a TV. I'm like, why are you sending her a TV? She said, how does it look for me to have this nice big TV and knowing my sister don't have one? So there's certain ways that we were raised back in the day that no, if there's $1 coming in that house, it's going to every kid. We're going to split it however we need to split it.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me read what Try said. I'm tripping. I'm combining both their names. Blog said he bought McDonald's for his son the whole week. And Trash said he should have got some Chinese. It was cheaper. Yeah, could have got him some shrimp fried rice. It divvied up the large to the main. Yeah. Oh, let me see. Plog says she also sold her food stamps to get her hair and nails done. Ain't that some shit? Well, yeah,
I just don't see it like that, man. I can't. Nothing in me, regardless. When I first saw it, I thought they were at the McDonald's, and they did that. But I didn't know. She asked, could he bring something to eat? And no one just to outright know. Okay, she asked, could you bring something to eat? I'm sure she probably said for the kids. Like, I'm not gonna bring her nothing, but I will. I'm not gonna bring mine I'm not gonna bring where there's not enough for every child in the house to eat. I'm not gonna do it like that. You know what I mean? That's just me. Yeah. I understand it's your kid or whatever, but that makes no sense to me because, like I said, even though I might be the other baby daddies or whatever ain't doing right, but as a father, I'm like, why? I would hate that for my child, even if I know he's there and the person who actually is able and leaves my child out. I don't know. I feel some type of way. Because if I can do it, I'm going to do it for all of them. If I know I can, I know the other one is able to. Just don't leave my child out. You know what I mean? I'll be grateful. Cat, like we said, me and you talked about earlier, call about bigging up each other. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And I just don't agree with that type of shit. I'm going to bring for every child I'm a bitter motherfucker. I'm not bringing, the mama ain't getting a goddamn thing. You better eat a couple fries off day, but I'm going to bring, if she got 2 more kids that are not mine, I'm not going to bring my son a Happy Meal. And her children not going to have a Happy Meal as well. That's not going to hurt my pocket like that. And it has nothing to do with me having feeling for her, but these are children. That's outside of what differences we have. You know what I mean?
Thank you, AC.
Yeah. Now, I think,
thank you,
for
AC.
me, thank you, AC. Thank you, Daddy.
Why y'all got to give me that girly voice, though? Miss Hunter, I understand, but why y'all got to give me that girly voice?
I didn't give you a girly voice. I'm a girl.
No, not you, Miss Hunter. I'm talking about these manly men who always want to get a girl.
Hey, no, I gave it a thank you, Daddy.
Well,
you know what I'm saying?
Listen. What I would do? What I would do?
I'm done talking.
What I would do?
Good talk.
Good talk.
I'm muting.
If it's food, I ain't gonna. I'll buy the food. Now, I'm not gonna lie. We ain't gonna keep doing this shit. But you know what I mean? I'll buy the food. If the other baby daddies have no issue with buying my child food, then like I said before, I'll reciprocate. Yo, listen. Yo, I got your kid. I got you. No problem. Now, something like clothing and something expensive. Oh, no, I'm sorry. They're going to share that TV. But
oh no, my baby getting the J's. I don't know.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't buying J's for the other. Nah, you better take them child support court.
If she complain about food, you damn sure better not bring no J's to the crib. You lost your last mind. She gonna sell them Jones and split that shit up.
Big home, wait, you getting stabbed.
You say you bring the J's, all them joints gonna be a bunch of. They gonna make 4 Converse.
These the retro 3s? Oh hell no!
Retro 3 is gonna be 4 pairs of Converses.
Yeah. if she teed off about, she teed off about McDonald's, dog. McDonald's. You talking about some Michael Jordans? Ooh. Right. She gonna return them, get the money.
Yep.
And make it do what it do.
She gonna get the LA Gears like trash it?
Oh no, she gets no receipt with that. I don't know where she gets no receipt with those.
You don't need a receipt. All you gotta do is take it right back to the store. You don't need the receipt no more.
Man, listen, you go around the corner. Jordans.
I'm buying mine out of state. I don't care what you talking about. She ain't taking them. I mean, she might sell them. She might sell them in the street.
Petty.
That might be whatever. But mine getting them paid. Mine getting
yours must be living with you full time then.
Man, go ahead on, man.
I'm saying,
I mean, don't buy yours J's and get the other ones Pro Wings. That's all.
Damn, dog. They still make Pro Wings, though.
That would big homie be getting.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted now. There's some things that you can't say when we're talking about men that I can say. You know, you can't see what I can see.
Listen, brothers,
you're blind, baby.
You're blind to the fact.
I'm doing my Flavor Flav dance. Y'all don't see me, but I'm Flavor Flaving over here. Listen.
Yeah. You got the clock. You got your clock on, kid.
Listen.
I want to know why.
Go ahead, Tom.
No, I was saying, why are the dads that's not bringing the food? Like, where, like they just get away scot free, huh?
Look, they're like, yeah, tell that sucker to get 4 Happy Meals.
Well, we don't know all the extenuating circumstances, right? We just know what that video showed us that day.
Yeah.
She was out of
which I think the video is fucking
maybe
fake.
One father can't, but another father can. So don't, I'm gonna be appreciated or gracious that he was able to get for my child when it comes to eat. These kids got to eat, man.
Yeah, listen.
You know what I mean? So
can I say something completely off topic?
Sure. Hold on. You going off topic? Then let me say what I gotta say real quick. Let me say what I say real quick before you go off topic.
Okay.
If I'm gonna send my son a pack of cigars, I'm gonna make sure he gets the fucking cigar.
This nigga is stand. Just when I get big homie off the ledge, you always goddamn.
I gotta reel him back in, dog. I gotta reel him back.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Miss Hunter. It's about that time to sign off this JAWN podcast every Tuesday and Thursday night, YouTube and Twitch, and then upload it to your favorite music streaming platform, iTunes, Deezer, Spotify. Make sure you tune in, download it. Make sure you like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content. We love you guys. Let's get out. Peace, deuces.
Good night.
Yes, good night.
All right.
Hey, C, what's up with them cigars? Good night, doc.